we officially in 2021 moved into the vibrational energy of Aquarius, which is an air sign. Technology is going to expand. We're going to have a lot of people now working in the higher consciousness. We went from being 2,000 years of Christ energy teaching us our own spiritual consciousness. Now we're learning community and global consciousness. And in those 2,000 years, the planet that's in charge now, where Pisces was Neptune, the planet in charge of this new age of 2,000 years is Uranus. And Uranus.
Well, Uranus controls Aquarius, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it doesn't ruler. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as we move into the new world of this air energy, very mental, very scientific, very technical, as we move into this age now, communities become more important. Not communities of the 40s and 50s and 60s, not the communal communities, but the community of local and the community of global are now having to learn how to live together.
As in humanity.
As in humanity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Because we can destroy ourselves now. And what bad country does affects our country. And, for, the planets and, greenhouse gases and global warming and, pollution and 5G and what everyone's doing is affecting everybody else's lives. So now there's a real consciousness of our bigger community as a species.
Yes, there's a consciousness now that what we do, each person does matter.
Exactly.
We affect everybody. When we do something, we're putting that on everybody on the planet. Mm-hmm. And in that, we're learning now that we do matter what we do, that what we think and how we act. And in these cycles of these planets, we stay in our higher consciousness of what our chart tells us we should be doing to help the whole field of humanity. If we all were to own that for ourselves, become authentic, that you brought that word up again, integrity, being in our integrity of being authentic instead of pushing it off on someone else, then being congruent with it, always acting in that way of authenticity.
In addition to pushing it off, we can also choose to just numb it out, just not pay attention to it, right? Just distract ourselves with stupid stuff like our phones and social media and, mindless TV programming, and just continue to be numb to it is another way of being irresponsible. It's like by, the saying, by not choosing or not acting, you're choosing. It's not always the person who's taking the action and doing the obviously damaging thing. Often it's the person who chooses to not act against it or taking action is a choice as well. And it's just as damaging.
Well, I actually talk to people about the fact that not acting is more dangerous because it can't be seen.
There you go.
The effects of what that did cannot be seen. It's a ripple effect.
And you'll never know.
And you'll never know how you could have been the one that changed a whole structure of how we do things.